YouTube, I am Anonymous Prime. It's been a while since the last review. I think the last review is like 2017, figure of the year, so I've literally had to dust off the helmet who misses to bring this review for you. To you, rather. So today I'll be reviewing Diaclone DA-26 Warudersuits. But not only do I have one of those, I have a second, a third, you can see that now, and a fourth, all courtesy of Cathode toys, because you can never have enough Warudersuits in your life. So without further ado, let's get on with the review. So this is what we get in the pack. The green and the purple, what they call dark cathode set. With the blue and the orange Waruderoid, the worm pods, and a couple of these 3mm connectors, which enables you to connect multiple Warudersuits together. Now I've bought 4 sets, so I should be able to make some pretty awesome combinations out of that, one would assume. So let's crack on with this. So first up we've got this worm pod mode, which has got articulation at each point in the tail. They only go one way, they don't go both ways, although you can see that you can't go both ways on it, so you just turn it back here at the pod itself. The pod's got a place for, whoops, upside down, a place for your rewarder pilot, Waruderod, one would assume, a Waruderoid. It sits in there, and there's some nice detail in the cockpit. See if we can see that. Yeah, just about. And this detail there sort of reminds me of something out of an Aliens movie. And you just plop it back in there, shut that down, and he's ready to terrorise. So these suits are identical, but you'll notice the tails of the worm pods are different. I don't know if you're getting that in focus, but you can see they're quite different. And I think they follow the same format, I guess, as the red and the blue suits, which I was unable to get my hands on because whilst I put a pre-order in with Cathode for these in red and blue, they were unable to fulfil them because their supplier had let them down, or Takara had let them down. So I ended up changing all my red and blue sets over to the dark cathode sets. Just no big deal. I think I prefer the purple and the green anyhow, but I'd actually placed the pre-orders for the red and the blue before the dark cathode set was advertised, and then I only had the one set of dark cathode on order. So yeah, so there we go. So I've got the basic suit and the worm pod here, and what we do is we put the worm pod through. I think you can do it from either way, so you can do it from the back or the front. So this bit here indicates the bottom of the canopy, and you just slide it through like that. And I don't know if you can see this, push it back through. I don't know if you can see this, but I noticed straight away. Come on, you can. There's some lovely detail in there as well, which I didn't have to do. But it just adds to the you know, I guess play value of the set. Nice touch like that. So first up we've got the hammerhead mode. And there's some lovely paint apps on this Warudersuit. Just show him off so you can see all the way around him. And I can imagine this being the sort of mode that the Waruders would use when they descend, perhaps on a planet. Pretty cool. Next up we've got the hunter form. I can imagine once they descend on a planet they go chasing some poor unsuspecting Diaclone Dinonaut in this mode. And you've got articulation here and at what is the leg, I guess, in other modes, but becomes hands in hunter mode. Let me grab a Dinonaut. And you can poor unsuspecting Dinonaut. Excellent. And then we've got the grappler, what they call grappler form. That's right, grappler form. And we have our Dinonaut taking some punishment again. So in this mode, let's get rid of him for a sec. These arms fold out from here, and then you've got articulation back here. Well, you've got articulation back here, and then you've got it obviously in the gripper or hand, I guess. Like I say, to return to hunter form or hammerhead form, you just, you know, oh, it's a bit dark, this light. You're just doing that. So the final mode is called Shrieker form, and it's achieved by taking out what are the arms, inverting the whole thing like so. It's alright. And oops, sorry, I'm making a pig's ear of this. And then you just split this to form like a mouth, and this is the Shrieker form. Now I know they've just put a pre-order up for an add-on set for these, which looks awesome. I'm not sure what DA number it is. I've lost track of this numbering convention altogether. But it looks really good and enables you to turn them into some sort of, you know, lizard type, dinosaur type, Warudoroid, Warauder mech, which looks pretty cool. But what I want to do now is show you some of the combinations we can do with these sets. Bear me a sec. So I've just created like a two-headed Shrieker mode quickly. This is achieved by, good God, they stick tight together. Inserting peg into hole and vice versa. When we can do a similar sort of thing with which would probably work better actually, because you're limited when you do that. It seems like you can't get all the legs to line up so they all stand, or I certainly couldn't anyhow. But then you can do a twin-headed, what do they call that one? A twin-headed hammerhead form. And I guess with the 4 sets, no reason why I wouldn't be able to do like a table football team of these things all in a row. Why would you want to? I don't know, but it's a thing, as Emgo would say, you can do. What else can we do? Get them apart again. Let's look at this. Okay, so we can remove. What have I done there? ×2. Okay, looking at this here. With 2, we can put the worm pods out this side. I don't quite understand how they've got those bits fleshed out. If the worm pods are running in. Oh, you've just taken the. I see. I think you've just taken the tail off. Bear me a sec. So here's that mode with 2 of them in, what do they call this one? Sort of variant of hunter mode. Hunter mode? God, I can't keep up with all these names. Hunter. No. Grapple form, sorry. And you've just literally removed the tail of the worm pod from the socket there and put it in the one of the holes, as it were. And I've just noticed, if you look at these pods, they are actually slightly different. I thought the only difference was the tails, but there is a slightly different detail around here. So you can see that you've got like these 4 grey bits as opposed to the 2 on the green one. So they are slightly different moulds. Next. I don't think this is in the instructions, or just been fiddling around, and then you just create some sort of monstrosity out of these things by, you can drop the tail and drop this bit through the middle of the other one, and to create some other new fangled order. I've got this bit surplus to require, but I guess if you had more of them, you'd find a home for it, perhaps. Let's do something with the pegs. I'm not going to run through all the modes, but let's do something with the pegs so you can see those in action. So the pegs allow you to connect these things back to back, and they're also, and you can see this, the pegs are also articulated. Let's take them off, and can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. So I guess you can create other different interesting angled angles with these things. Yeah. So I'm in the throes of making up another mode, and I'll just open another pack so we can get some other abomination created out of these things. This is going to be with 3. Let's pull the worm pod apart, and we can put. I've seen what you can do with these things. Also, you can put them in there. And as we know with the Diaclone lines, and I say it every time, and I'm sure anyone who listens to me and watches me regularly will know. I say regularly. You can't watch me regularly if I don't do any videos for God knows how long, 10 months. But anyone who's seen me before will know I always say about how the play pattern, once you get more and more sets of stuff, just adds greater value to the Diaclone line. So we've got a 3, 3, I don't know, Warudersuit monster of some sort. Now I have to pull back a bit because it's getting bigger and bigger. Now this is a 4-suit combination, which is rather cool. And this one actually joins this set and this suit at these legs. So this is made up, the bottom half is made up of legs from this suit, and the top half is made up from legs from this suit, which I didn't think about until obviously you look at the instructions and it gives you this idea. But yeah, that's a 4-suit combo, and I'm going to go on and have some more fun with combinations using the various other sets as well, and for these things to form some sort of giant marauder to take on the likes of Big Powered or Die Battles. Looking forward to the Battle Buffalo when it arrives. I imagine all you other Diaclone fans are champing at the bit for that one as well. So roll on Christmas. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. Oh, what have I not done? I tell you what I haven't done. We haven't had a proper look at all Warudersuits, which is easy for me to say. So let's put him back for a sec. Nice detail on these things again. The same level of articulation we got with the Dinauts, so ab crunch, move at the shoulders, at the elbows, hip, knee. Yeah, nice. Good job. And the blue one, so I'll just have a look at him as well. Your beauty. Yeah, I like that one. Nice colours. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think these ones have got this clear, whereas the red and the blue sets didn't have that. I think they were solid coloured Warudersuits. But yeah, I don't have that set to compare it presently, so I'll try and pick it up at some stage, I'm sure. But yeah, good stuff. So a quick size comparison for you. There's my 4-suit Marauder, and here's Moonbase. Colours, Die Battles. There's a beauty. So I think I need to get some more Marauders out and combine them to give Die Battles a bit more of a challenge. I think he'd take this bad boy out. Right, that'll do for now. I'll probably put some pics up at the end just to, show some other modes. And until next time, bye for now.